What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Draft Ranking Show. I am Cody Carpentier here on a beautiful weekend, and I'm going to talk about running backs today. The top 10 running backs post-combine for the 2025 NFL Draft. You can get all my rankings over at rosterwatch.com and all my information, write-ups, everything, mock drafts over at rosterwatch.com. If you hear the Draft Ranking Show, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Click that like button, click subscribe, and if you're on podcast, be sure to leave the Draft Rankings Show page a 5-star review. I know some of you listen from the Player Profiler main feed. Remember that you can, in fact, go over to the Draft Rankings podcast main feed, click that subscribe button, leave a 5-star review, and get the show 12 hours earlier every single day at 7 a.m. on the Draft Rankings podcast feed. Here we go. Let's jump into it. The top 10 running backs in the 2025 NFL Draft post-combine. Number 10 is Trevor Etienne, running back from Georgia. Trevor Etienne measured in at 5'8" and 3/4. A little bit shorter than I expected, but similar to his brother. He weighed 198 pounds. He ran a 4.42. He's going to be 21 years old when the season opens this next year, and he's yet to have a 1,000-yard season, which is one of the traits that we look for in running backs that can succeed at the next level. This running back class is deep. 10 through, I would say, probably 22, 20, actually probably 24, 25, 10 through 25. Mix and match all you want. I got guys like Jordan James, Devin Neal, Taj Brooks, DJ Giddens, Rashard Smith outside of my top 10 that I wish I could, potentially have in a draft or ranked number 10. But Trevor Etienne's that guy today. Number 9, Bashal Tutin, the running back from Virginia Tech. He comes in at 5'9", 206, just a titch north of the Trey Mason-Dixon line for Bashal Tutin from Virginia Tech, and he runs the fastest 40 for running backs to combine with a 4.32. He's 22 years old. He had 40% of the team's market share in touchdowns, 26% of the team's market share in total yardage, and he had a great season, man, at Virginia Tech. He was injured a lot, but he had a great season. And when this guy's healthy and on point, you saw the burst and the speed that he posed at the NFL Combine. He comes on at number 9. Number 8 is a running back that plays bigger than he is. Jarquez Hunter, when you watch him with a full head of steam coming downhill, it looks closer to like a Sean Alexander coming downhill at you. But the guy's 204 pounds, 5'9", undersized technically is Jarquez Hunter. But man, does he run hard. And he came in around at 4.44. I love Tank Bigsby, but this guy runs harder. Tank Bigsby, obviously formerly of Auburn. Jarquez Hunter comes in at number 8. Number 7 is Ollie Gordon. He dropped down a couple of spots post-combine. I expected him to kind of do exactly what he did, but it wasn't a move down because of him. It was a move down because of two names in front of him. Ollie Gordon came in at 6'1", 226 pounds, massive 80-inch wingspan, bigger than anybody else at the running back position by almost 2 inches. He ran a 4.61, expected that, 1,000-yard season, a couple 1,000-yard seasons overall. My comp for Ollie Gordon is David Johnson. David Johnson, a better athlete, but running style and ability to catch out of the backfield. I like Ollie Gordon out of the backfield. So he comes in at running back 7. Running back 6 is a lot of people's running back 4 and some people's running back like 2 and 3. I'm not quite there. Caleb Johnson comes in at 6'1", 224 pounds. He runs a 4.57, which is underwhelming to me. He doesn't have the overpowering body that Ollie Gordon does. They came in almost identical, 6'1", 6'1", 224, 226, ran similar. Caleb's nice. I have these guys back-to-back for a reason. Caleb Johnson's going to be a good back in the NFL. This class is disgustingly deep. Number 5, R.J. Harvey bumped up a couple more spots. He's bumped up a couple spots at the Senior Bowl, bumped up a few more spots here at the NFL Combine. He came in at 5'8", 205. He hit that Trey Mason-Dixon line on the nuts, 205 pounds. 4.4 flat for R.J. Harvey. There was rumors 2 months ago that he would be the first senior running back post Travion Henderson to be drafted, aka the second non-underclassman to be drafted at the running back position. 2,000-yard seasons, 44% of the team's production this past year at Central Florida. RJ Harvey, pizza pans for quads, man. This guy, every time you see him, his quads get bigger. It's like he's injecting water into these things or something. Number 4, I put these two guys together, Quinshon Judkins, Travion Henderson. They both bring a different dynamic to the game. Travion Henderson, I have at 3, Quinshon at 4. I think it's 3A, 3B, 3, 3, 4, 4, whatever you want to call these guys. They're both excellent. Quinshon Judkins, 5'11 and a half, 221 pounds, runs a 4.48. Trey Henderson comes in 5'10, 202, runs a 4.43. Both excellent athletes. Quinshon jumps 11 feet in the broad jump, 38 inches in the vertical, 3 1,000-yard seasons in 3 seasons. Travion Henderson could have came out last year, been the running back one in the class. He didn't. He goes back to school, puts the ring on his finger with the national championship at Ohio State. Both of these guys are excellent. I love the contact balance from Quinshon Judkins, and I do think he has the good burst. He is the top. Is it the first or second in the 10-yard? I'm not going to pull it up right now. First or second in the 10-yard split this year at the NFL Combine to begin the 40, which to me is more translatable and more important to the running back position. Travion Henderson has the long speed where Quinshon a little bit misses out downfield, and he also has the pass-catching chops to a more elite tier and pass protection, which, of course, the NFL loves. Trey Henderson, likely first-round pick, if not one of the first 5 or 6 picks in the second round. Number 2, the running back to Omarion Hampton. This is a bulldog on wheels, man. This guy is built proper. 5'11", nearly 6 foot, 221 pounds. He came in perfect size, 4'4", 640. And man, Theo Greminger, my man from Fantasy Points, said it best. 3 other guys, Lamar Jackson, Travis Etienne, and Dalvin Cook, rushed for 1,500 yards and 15 touchdowns in back-to-back seasons in the ACC. Omarion Hampton is the 4th man to do it. Omarion Hampton is the running back 2. He's not just my running back 2. This is a bulldog on wheels. And running back 1, you didn't need me to tell you, but it's Ashton Jeanty. He's going to be the first running back off the board in the NFL draft, whether it's the Jets, the Saints, the Bears, Cowboys, Denver, doesn't matter. Jeanty's just that guy. Don't get crazy. Don't be contrarian with this. All these backs are good. Travion Henderson could be the best in year 1. Omarion could be the best in year 2. But the best bet in the sport, the best back on paper, is Ashton Jeanty. Landing spot dependent. If you're looking at it from that perspective, sure, post-draft, look at it that way. But if you're drafting a football team, I want Jeanty first, Omarion second, Travion Henderson third, Quinshon Judkins third, and then RJ Harvey at running back 5. There's the top 10. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all for tapping in. The Draft Ranking Show. I'm Cody Carpentier. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Love you guys. See you.